What was the most gut-wrenching thing your parents did to you? Growing up, my parents always told me I was adopted. Not in a loving way, they used it as a weapon. Whenever I got good grades or won awards, they'd say, your real parents must have been smart. When I did something wrong, they'd say, this is why your mother gave you up. I spent years wondering about my birth parents, imagining they must have had a good reason. Maybe they were too young or too poor. My adopted parents had all my adoption papers locked in their safe, refusing to let me see them. On my 18th birthday, I finally gathered the courage to break into that safe while they were at work. What I found inside shocked me to my core. There were no adoption papers. Instead, I found my original birth certificate with their names on it. I was their biological child all along. When they came home, I confronted them with the birth certificate in my hands. My mother started crying, but not because she felt guilty. She was mad that I'd invaded their privacy. My father just stood there with a cold look and said, we always wished we'd given you up for adoption anyway. I packed my bags that night and moved in with my grandmother. She told me the truth. They'd made up the adoption story when I was 3 because they thought it would make me try harder to earn their love. Now they don't have a child at all, adopted or biological, and I have a grandmother who loves me for who I am.